this is Gina from hauntedflower.com and hauntedflowerreviews.com, and today I've got a ton to review, so I'm just going to jump right into it in this monster review. First, let's start with Another Earth. This movie stars Brit Marling, and she was also the co-writer. It's directed by Mark Cahill, and it was a winner at Sundance 2011, and this is the story of a young girl and an older man who are brought together through a tragic accident, and meanwhile, another planet is discovered that looks exactly like Earth and might have Earth's exact properties, hence the title Another Earth, so it's not really a spoiler at all. This is a very intriguing movie. It has kind of a gotcha ending where you really want to see the next scene, but it's kind of nice that they leave it that way because then your mind can imagine it. This is a Blu-ray DVD digital copy set. You get some deleted scenes which have a little bit more interaction with her parents, them trying to steer her towards doing something more with her life than being a janitor after the fallout. There's a music video called The First Time I Saw Jupiter by Fall on Your Sword. That's a cool name for a band. There's also the science behind Another Earth. They don't really talk about the science so much as, wouldn't it be cool if this were real, and I totally think this could happen with parallel realities and stuff. Also, there's an extra called Creating Another Earth, where they basically talk about how, hey, we had Mike's mom's house to film in, so we decided to film there, and we had $100 and our credit cards kept getting rejected. This is very much a film made on the fly, and when you think about how low budget it was, it really comes off even more impressive. And finally, they have those Fox Movie Channel Presents things, one of them with director Mike Cahill, one with Brit Marling, the actress and co-writer, and another one with William Mapother from Lost, who is the other main character in the film. So definitely check this out. Give it a rental on your Netflix. Next is Mr. Popper's Penguins on Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital copy. I have to say this is honestly one of the worst family films of the year. Jim Carrey's shtick seems really played out here. It's just a lot of recycled humor, like Liar Liar, but not as funny. This is a story of a gentleman who ends up inheriting about 5 penguins through circumstances. Hi, Angel. And he decides to keep them to amuse his 2 children whom he's falling out with and try to get his ex-wife back. Angel, just sit down. The good thing about this movie is that it has penguins in it. The bad thing is that they are computer penguins, so they are not cool at all, as real penguins would be. And they just have idiotic qualities, like this is the stupid penguin, this is this penguin that snuggles you. It's just ridiculous. Angel won't stop moving, so I'm just going to have to hold on to her for a minute. For extras on here, you've got an animated short, which is Nimrod and Stinky's Antarctic Adventure. I watched a few minutes of it. It's really bad animated stuff, like taking off from the end of the movie and being like, oh, the zoo guys still decided to go after these penguins in Antarctica. Yeah. There's deleted scenes, a gag reel, Jim Carrey's being Jim Carrey, but it's just not the good stuff we know he can do now, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I really want him to just keep going that direction where you're growing as an actor and you're a lot more interesting. Or do a good comedy. Also Penguin Pandemonium, The Legacy of Mr. Popper's Penguins, where they actually tell you a little bit about the book it's based upon, and all the things they changed to make this movie, and more, if you wanted to see more. I didn't want to see more. Next, we have The Help, Blu-ray plus DVD, starring Emma Stone, also Viola Davis and Octavia Spencer, and a load of other ladies like Jessica Chastain and Bryce Dallas Howard. This is a film based on the New York Times bestseller by Catherine Stackett, and it's definitely going to be in awards contention, perhaps for some acting awards, and maybe also for Best Picture. We'll see. I personally think that there are many scenes that I absolutely loved and really enjoyed, and there are other scenes that dragged on a little bit longer than they needed to, and the movie is like 2.5 hours long, so it's a very long movie. People who really enjoyed the film probably don't mind that at all. For me, I felt like it could have been even stronger if it had been a little reduced. Fantastic performances by Viola Davis and Octavia Spencer. Definitely can't knock it. This film is about the story of the maids in the 1960s, their point of view, the prejudices between the white people and the black people, and the white people not letting the black people use their bathrooms, and just ridiculous racial stuff. But for extras on your Blu-ray, you'll get deleted scenes, so the movie could have been even longer. Also, there is the making of The Help, which is talking about the movie, from the book to the movie, and the characters and all that. And then, in their own words, a tribute to the Maids of Mississippi, which is a very nice feature that is, talking to the real people, basically, through their words. So definitely one to be checked out. Next is The Hangover Part 2. If you're a college student, you've probably seen this. It's a Blu-ray plus DVD plus ultraviolet digital copy, which is something new and fancy. This is the story of Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, and Zach Galifianakis going on yet another adventure, which is very much like the first one. In fact, every gag from the first one is substituted with a similar but different gag in this one. Everything's just taken a little bit further. We're in a different location. We're in Bangkok. It's scary there. And if you like the first one, you'll probably like this one. But if you saw the first one, you've seen this one in a way. For extras on this one, you get the unauthorized documentary. If it was unauthorized, why would it be on this Blu-ray? Then you have the comedy rhythm from Todd Phillips, where he talks about the creative process of creating the movie, which is basically like, we let them improv lines here and there to see what would be the funniest, and then we cut it all together in the editing room. Next is Not Your Everyday Monkey, where it talks about Crystal the monkey and how well she did playing a little drug dealer monkey. And then finally a Bangkok tour with Chow, which is, Mr. Chow, which is, that character. Also a gag reel to be extra silly. Yeah, this movie is definitely worth renting if you didn't see it, because if you need a laugh, it will definitely provide one, just not a very creative one. And then just for funsies, I've got another Elvira's movie Macabre, and this one has 2 films, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians and Beast from Haunted Cave. This is kind of a fun little holiday thing if you like Elvira, because she's, decking the halls, firing her staff, and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is such an awful film. It's not like Santa Claus is fighting the Martians or anything goofy like that. It's just the Martians decide to kidnap Santa Claus because the Martian children are becoming too enamored with Earth Christmas. And they figure if we steal Santa, then they'll stop paying attention to Earth and think that Mars is cool again. And it doesn't really work out the way they want it to at all. And The Beast from Haunted Cave is a weird movie because it doesn't have a beast or a haunted cave. And it's just black and white, low budget, bad acting, ridiculousness that's hard to sit through. But if you like watching bad movies, that's what it's here for. For your extras, you get some more behind the scenes footage. You get a photo shoot with Christopher Amoruso. And you also get Mistress of the Dark music video by Ghoultown and the making of that music video. So, if you're an Elvira fan, there it is. So basically, the picks out of this week are mainly check out Hangover Part 2 if you need to. Definitely check out The Help, see if you like it. And check out Another Earth. Put Mr. Popper's Penguins on if you need to shut up your kids. But also, not to be totally ridiculous, Mr. Popper's Penguins actually sent me an extra Blu-ray and DVD, and I am giving those out at my Haunted Flower Facebook page. Go to facebook.com/hauntedflower. Today's the last day to enter, so hurry up. And yeah, I know I totally just trashed this film, but it might also make a great gift for someone in your family, and you can't knock me for giving away the free stuff, right? It's pretty awesome when they send it to me, so I'm happy to pass it along. Thank you for watching my review. I apologize I'm starting to lose my voice, and I hope you'll see me next time for another movie review. Bye! For more reviews and to find out about free contest giveaways, go to hauntedflowerreviews.com. My reviews are also available as a podcast on iTunes. Search for Haunted Flower Reviews and subscribe and leave us feedback and comments. Our store is hauntedflower.com, where we specialize in fantastic licensed apparel from movies, TV shows, video games, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower and Twitter at haunted_flower. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.